Honorable Kabiru Amadu, popularly known as Mai Palace, has renovated 80 cemeteries across Gusau and Tsafe as part of his constituency project in Zamfara State. The lawmaker who represents Gusau Tsafe Federal Constituency unveiling the project on Tuesday during his second-term anniversary celebration in the House of Representatives. We noticed the poor state of cemeteries in our constituency, he said. All of us will end up here, so we must dignify our final resting place. Amadu also linked the initiative to religious values. In Islam, well-kept cemeteries help prevent calamities in the society, he claimed. He pledged to provide monthly allowances and working tools to cemetery guards and workers to maintain the upgraded sites. The district head of Tsafe East, Aliyu Abubakar, commended the lawmaker for prioritizing what he called a spiritually and culturally significant project. The 80-site renovation is one of several projects that Amadu has earmarked to mark his time in office. I want to know your thoughts on this report.
Otara, I'm not just saying the Nigerian system, Nigerian governance has failed us to understand. Now, if a House of Reps member is coming to say he's renovating the cemeteries to where afterlife, when we spend, afterlife is death, how much has he renovated the hospitals? Whereby women, wives, gives birth to. If he had done a huge sum of 80 cemeteries, he should have told us that he has renovated 160 hospitals. Then for births, for child delivery.
Right.
Let's know that for child delivery, 160 has gone.
Okay.
Then he's looking at 80 cemeteries. Then let's know that there's a rite of passage where from life to death. Now you're coming to renovate 80 cemeteries. We should be factual here and analytical in our discussion.
Okay.
Now, in his constituency, we also have some persons who are complaining of hunger and starvation. How much has he done to better their lives?
What he said, we all will go to, die one day and be buried in the cemeteries.
So is he now glamorous? Is he now glamorous for a fast fall, for a fast shot, for a fast move to that? We should first of all, we should be earthly relevant first. We should live firstly on earth before we move over. Now, doing this, the dead does not have an utterance. The dead does not know where he or she will be laid. Does not, even if okay, there's this, I'll tell you this, there's a scenario I went for a burial ceremony, and the man bought an SUV car,
okay,
and placed his dad and buried the dad with the SUV car in the grave. Dug a very big grave. Do you know, at the point where he was doing this, the youths of the community came and told him straight to his face. He said, these are the money you would have used to empower us. You're using it to what? To give this. That will promise you before 5 a.m. in the morning, that SUV car, you will not see it. And maybe you will not see the SUV car. And maybe you will not know where your dad will be. That we are telling you, no matter the military men, no matter the level of security that you place there, we are going to do this in the night. And lo and behold, the youths of the community, they did that. They achieved it. They said, you cannot use, we are complaining about hardship, and you're using such huge amount for an SUV car to bury your dad. I know that. So this brings us to the pattern and the livelihood of which Nigerians and how we all think those persons in power. There are so many things to do. So many things to do. Our concern should be, how do we impact lives? Not how do we impact on the dead. Because the dead man does not know.
But that's why he's doing that.
Okay.
I mean, 80 cemeteries, that's a lot of dead people he has impacted.
Yes, 80 cemeteries, and in each of the cemeteries, we don't know the number. He has impacted to the death. So, okay, how much well did they live on earth? And who knows, if some person, they died of hunger, and you're taking them to a very bogus and cemetery, it's uncalled for. Is uncalled for.
So do you think this is beneficial to the constituents, or do you think this project shouldn't have happened at all?
This project shouldn't. Mustn't. I'm trying to look at a verb to what to qualify this. It shouldn't have happened at all. Because one, it is not beneficiary to his constituency, it's not beneficiary to the populace, it's not even, it does not sound well even to the ears.
Well, usually before people get elected into power, people come with their manifesto. When they come with their manifesto to say, we are going to do, if you elect me into power, I'm going to do A, B, C, D thing for the constituency. I'm going to, that's where you get there, I'm going to build roads, I'm going to, empower farmers, I'm going to take care of pregnant women, all the good things we hear when it's time for campaigns. Do you think this man campaigned and told this constituent, I'm going to renovate 80 cemeteries as a means of, reaching out to you guys?
If he had even said he was going to renovate one cemetery, just a cemetery, I believe he wouldn't have been voted for, and he wouldn't have found himself there, where he is now. So, coming to, I pray and I wish politicians will also bring this as most of these politicians that don't mean well for Nigerians also bring this to their campaign. Listen, so we know that these persons, we know where we place them, that they don't go because bringing this as a and you're bringing it to air to say these are lives that he has affected. I was thinking he would have said that in his constituency that he has been able to bring agricultural tools and all that, farming tools to his community, and some machines and all that will help lives of schools that he has built, and how many persons that he has sponsored in the university and the secondary school level and primary education, and how many persons that he has paid. He did say he has paid their antenatal care. How many women he has paid for antenatal care, and how much he has made the health sector free of charge that he has paid for. These are the things that we should hear, and not say how many cemeteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
He has succeeded in making it spiritually and culturally.
Spiritually and I believe after here on earth, in heaven, we also glamour for him. It is a resounding cry.
Thank you so much.